introduction there.
Yep. So today we are going to go through some of the stuff that I usually would go for throughout the shop, and stuff that customers usually go for as well. Just going to give the opportunity for you to give some examples of different alternatives, different things to go for, and to step outside that comfort zone.
Yeah, so a bit different to what our customers would usually go for.
Yeah.
So where are we starting?
I'm going to start with rosés.
Okay.
So I am. So these are usually the sweeter style rosés that everyone seems to go for. I myself would be more inclined to go sweeter than anything else.
Yeah.
In anything really that I
Yeah.
drink or eat. But what would you say would be in a...
So yeah, we've got Sutter Home, White Zinfandel, and the Pink Moscato from Yellowtail there. So I went French. So normally French rosés, now this is generalised, I'm generalising here, they tend to be a lot drier than especially like the New World stuff. So you got Australian and Californian there. But something like the Domaine Perrier, so Grenache, as a grape, would tend to be a little bit sweeter. Generally, this is a rosé from Domaine Perrier, like I say, so that's their Grenache rosé. Has that nice little bit of sweetness that you want from those sorts of things, but it's a bit more elegant and a bit more, I want to say like relaxed sweetness. Like it's there, but it's
like
not
a sugar bomb.
It's not a sugar bomb. Exactly. And then it has that nice little bit of hint of dryness. So it's kind of like, it's a good transition from those sweeter styles into your more drier styles, which if you want to move that way, then you move on to whites and reds and everything else, which we'll move on ourselves. But for anyone who likes Whispering Angel as well, we like to call this baby Whispering Angel.
Okay.
It has the similar sort of characteristics, has that nice sweetness, nice little bit of acidity in the finish. Absolutely fantastic.
And about how much cheaper?
Yeah,
Cheaper for that one?
yeah. So I think we sell Whispering Angel for about $25.99, whereas that's retailing about $9.99, $9.49. We'll have all the prices in the description because I can't remember them all off the top of my head.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's about £15 cheaper than the Whispering Angel, and probably about £1 or $2 more expensive than the two you've got there. But
Yeah.
I think it's definitely worth it.
Yeah. 100%.
There you go. That's the rosés.
Yeah. Now everyone loves Sauvignon Blanc.
Yeah, probably our best-selling grape, I would say, in the whole shop.
Yeah, I'd say it's best selling grape in general.
I
Probably.
think
There's
you're
probably a statistic
right,
somewhere
yeah.
about that.
Yeah, especially from a certain region.
Which I seem to have both from that one region. So these are two from New Zealand. Three Willy Sheep and the Jumper, both Marlborough range, and they are bought, I'd say about 5 bottles a day.
Yeah,
Easily could say that.
in the fridge, out the fridge, it doesn't matter. They sell like crazy.
Yeah,
And,
everyone knows it. It's just them two labels. Just everyone
Yeah.
seems to stick to.
Exactly. Yeah.
Guilty as charged,
Yeah.
but
So-
there is certain things that around the shop that will either make them seem better
Yeah.
or put you in a different route.
Yeah.
Care to take me through one of them?
Yeah, yeah. So like, I'm a fan of New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc as well. So Three Woolly Sheep. There's also like Lawson Dry Hills, are the people that make Three Woolly Sheep. They do their Sauvignon Blanc, which is about $15.49, which is really good. There's a couple of others, like anything from Morisco, so your Neds and stuff like that are really good as well. But talking about taking you a little bit outside your comfort zone, I would go Spanish.
Okay.
So I've gone for Verdeco here rather than a Sauvignon Blanc.
Okay.
Similar sort of flavour profile, you get those nice citrus flavours coming through, you get that nice acidity. But the good thing is about Verdeco, well, two good things about Verdeco. The first one, with the flavour, you get like a little bit of extra flavour. You get a green apple finish generally, or a little bit of pear, a little bit of melon as well. So you get that extra dimension, I find. And then also the price. So with New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc, you're kind of looking $10.99 plus as an average price.
Yep.
Whereas a Verdeco from Spain, you're looking at Let It Be here at $9.99. Green and Social is another really popular one, but I recommend that to everyone. So I wanted to pick out something a little bit different. Again, it's at $10.99, so it's a little bit cheaper generally than a New Zealand one would be. But I think everything you love from a New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc you can get from a Spanish Verdeco.
Yeah.
So I think that's definitely a way to go. But Yeah, this could also talk about French Sauvignons as well being really good, but they're a lot more delicate, a lot lighter in style, but you do get a similar sort of flavour profile, but a bit fresher, I would say, sometimes. But definitely, if you like them, definitely give that a go, 100%.
100%. Thanks very much. Red wine then.
Yeah, this one I kind of cheated in a way, but
Yes. Well, everyone knows Porta 6. Beautiful red. Pretty sure it's red blend, isn't it?
yeah,
Just simple red blend from Portugal. Never goes wrong.
no, it's very popular. And the reason I say I cheated it was because I've gone with Artista.
Which?
Yeah, so interesting story is that Porta 6 is one of the biggest, if not the biggest red wine, at least for a year or two, in the whole UK. And the people that were running it decided to sell up. They sold to a group, like a lot of things are these days, to a group of, I think, accountants, financial advisors. They do some sort of that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
They went off and they started producing again, and they started producing Artista. So made by the lovely people who bought you Porta 6. Now produce Artista. There's a range from them as well. Tortuga Nacional is the same grape, the same predominant grape in both as well, so it is similar. I would say with the Artista, in comparison to the Porta 6 would tend to be a little bit sweeter.
Okay.
Whereas this would be a bit more delicate, and I think you get a lot more as the red fruit flavours coming through in the Artista, whereas the Porta 6 I find just to be a little bit more sweeter. I found there's a little bit of like a chocolatiness to it as well,
Okay.
which I mean it obviously works. A lot of people obviously like it, but I just think for someone, if you want to step out of that comfort zone, I think Artista is a good way to go. But yeah, I think it's similar. Probably the closest comparison we've probably got in all of the things we have. But I think it's a good way to go.
It is just that one step over the line.
It is, yeah. And then once you take that one step, then you take 100 steps. And
Yeah, just keep running.
you start drinking loads of different things. Yeah.
We'll go. Do you want to go beer next?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do the beer. Get out of the way.
Yeah. So, Kennagar Scraggy Bay, we sell cases of this to customers. Yeah. Customers will come in specifically for this, to us only for this. You know, on their way home, you know, if they know we have it in or it's coming in delivery, it'll be stopped in and it'll be bought.
Yeah.
It is one of the most popular, I think, maybe the most popular, like, craft beer that we have on the shelf.
Yes.
Downstairs.
So like whenever I do the orders, we sort it by last sold in the last 30 days, and without fail, Scraggy Bay is always at the top.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's not even close.
Yeah.
It's always the top one.
Yeah. So again, very, very popular, and it's also becoming more and more popular through like bars and stuff too.
Yeah.
You can get it on tap and stuff now.
A lot more now.
Yeah. So what would you say? You love it as well.
I think the whole Kinniger range is very good. It's that range is one that, so a lot of craft beers you tend to find are ones that you are one and done. And what I mean by that is you'll have it once and then what's the next thing?
I've tried it.
What's the next
Yeah.
one? Yeah. But I think the Kinniger range are ones that you can keep going and get back to.
Yeah.
I think
You
we
try it
have
and
a
you
few
wanna go
different ranges like that. Our brewery's one that's like that. Lacada's one that's like that as well. I find like they have their core ranges, ones that you can always keep going back, and they're just fantastic. So they are. Do love the Scraggy Bay, but I've gone for an English one. So Hawkstone IPA. Everyone, well, I imagine a lot of people know the story of Hawkstone, how it came about, and Jeremy Clarkson's influence on it.
Yeah.
So I'll not bore you with that, but basically the reason I picked this is I think it's just like the Kinniger range. I think that whole range is just a fantastic one just to have. I don't know why. Probably because the first time I was drinking it, I was watching a Liverpool game, but every time I see a bottle of Hawkstone, I just think Liverpool FC. There's no connection at all, but
Nope.
like the reason I say that is because it is the type of beer that you can sit and enjoy while watching the football.
Yeah.
You know, it's not. I was gonna say it's not your weekday beer, but it could be as well. Like the session lager and stuff it would be good for that sort of thing.
Or the pills.
The
even
pills,
too,
yeah.
A wee bit lighter.
But like the IPAs and stuff, it's great. Like just I always, every time I see the bottle of the IPA, I remember sitting in my parents' living room with the fire on, watching a Liverpool game, and just sitting there drinking that with a bottle of Hunky Dory's beside me. It's a very specific memory, but like I keep going back to that, and every time I drink it, it's fantastic. It brings me back to those memories, but it's a great beer as well. Like, you just sit there and enjoy it.
Not only that, there's cider as well. Their two ciders are actually really, really good. I'm a cider person more than beer. And like I really, really like their cider, both of them. A wee bit more drier than like I'm Orchard of Thieves or cider. I'm very sweet, but for the people that like McIver's cider or whatever, it's definitely one to go for as well.
Yeah, 100%. I think just one last thing on Hawkston as a brewery. It's actually made by a Cotswold brewery. Mm-hmm. But what they've done is just like, it's absolutely fantastic, and they've not, a lot of celebrity brands tend to not hit the mark, because the celebrity will go in, they'll taste things, and it will be acquired to their taste. Mm-hmm. Whereas I think Hawkston, obviously it's gonna, like, Jeremy Clarkson has to like it for it to go out. Yeah. But I think they did testing and stuff like that to make sure that the people like it as well, and you can see that, and especially if you watch like Clarkson's Farm and stuff like that. Yeah,
it's people oriented.
It is very much so, and it's very British orientated as well. So
and it hasn't been made for profit. It's been made for. It's been made to show.
It's the love of it. It is the love of it. Yeah. I mean, you look at what he's doing. Like, this isn't going to turn into a Jeremy Clarkson
I know, like,
fan club
promo show.
But no, but if you look at like what he's doing and stuff with the restaurant that he owns and stuff like that, where he's trying to keep it homegrown and stuff, I think that's fantastic as well. Yeah. Everything he's doing as well, and inspiring others to do that. So awesome beers and awesome story, to be honest with you.
Gin.
Yeah.
So everyone knows Gordon's gin and tonic, pink gin and tonic. Everything. Gordon's is the one to go to. It's everyone's go to. It's the bars go to. Yeah. It's restaurants go to. It's just, that's gin. Yeah. You think gin, you think Gordon's.
Yeah.
I don't want to anymore. I want to move on. It's just, you want to get out there and see what else can be made with gin. You know what I mean? Like, what else is there to gin that hasn't been made yet?
Yeah, I think gin's an interesting one, because to be called gin, you have to have juniper in there. Obvious, that's where it gets its name. But you can do so much with gin, with other botanicals and stuff like that, which is really cool. So, like, pushing the boat out with gin can be quite difficult, but at the same time, it's all stemming from the same thing. Mm-hmm. So it's like drinking a Sauvignon Blanc. You can have a New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc and a French Sauvignon Blanc. You still have the same stem. Yeah. They just branch off a little bit. Yeah. So I've gone for one that I absolutely love. So this is Boatyard's Double Gin. Still got the price tag on there at $32.99. So we had Chris in from Boatyard. He did a podcast with us. Must have been a few months ago now, and he talked a lot about the gin. I absolutely love it. I think it's great. It's one of the go-tos that I would normally go to if someone comes in for a gin, doesn't give me any information at all. They're like, I want a gin. Okay, that's Boatyard plus a couple of others that I would talk about. Mm-hmm. I think the great thing about the double gin is it has this nice citrus finish to it. Right. So you're getting a little bit extra to it, whereas Gordon's, you do get a lot of juniper going through it, and you can taste through some of the other botanicals and stuff. But that little bit of extra citrus at the end is really nice. So you don't need to drown it with tonic or anything like that, because it does have that extra bit of flavour itself. Yeah, a friend of mine, he went down to the distillery and bought a bottle, and he actually drinks it straight. Right. Because it's just, there's that much flavour going on. It's going, like, you don't need that extra help, almost. Yeah.
Don't need something to take the harshness out of it.
No, you
There's
really
no harshness
don't.
to it.
No, and it's just a great gin. Like the Hawkston as well, they're very much into the local agriculture and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. On every bottle there's tractor and stuff like that. It tells you, they're very open about where they get their stuff from and everything like that as well. So they all try and keep it local as well. They do eco fill packs and everything. So I'm coming across very eco-friendly, but it's just an extra thing that's
Green
just
Joe.
It's just an extra thing that's really cool. It's certified organic and everything else. So yeah, it's definitely a go-to for me.
100%. Yeah. Along the same lines then, rum.
Yeah.
So Morgan's.
Yeah.
Cap Morgan's Coke, Cap Morgan's Pepsi, everything. Everyone's done it. Everyone's mixed
Fanta.
it. Fanta.
I think it's a rite of passage in this country that you have to have a Morgans and Fanta.
Yeah, it's a Joker lollipop.
Yeah, you have to.
But yeah, it's one everyone knows. Again, if you want something to get off vodka or gin, people will go, well, I'll try rum. It's another spirit.
Yeah.
It's Morgan's you're going to go for.
Yeah, I think the big draw with Morgans is it has a lot of sweetness going on there.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously you match it with Coke and stuff like that. Makes it very interesting. But I'm going to go with a brand new one that we've just got in. So this is Takamaka, which I absolutely love the name. It's very fun to say.
Yeah.
So this is a Seychelles rum. So as you don't know, Seychelles is in the Indian Ocean, which is quite far away from where you get most of your rum from the Caribbean and those sorts of areas. So we tried this one. This is their dark spice, and then we also tried their coconut rum last week. And there's still some downstairs.
Is there? That's okay.
Yeah, we're going to try after. And I was
not invited.
I was blown away. I like the labelling and stuff like that, but I'm quite traditional when it comes to rum. I drank a lot of rum before I moved on to whiskey, and I was very traditional, and if it wasn't Caribbean, I was turn my nose up a little bit. I don't like to say it.
Snobby,
I was, yeah, especially with the rum for a while. If it didn't come from Central America, I wasn't worried.
For it.
No, but then having tried a few other ones and having tried this, I really changed my mind. Just like the Boatyard Gin, it's one that you can drink straight. It's at a price point where you don't mind mixing it. It's around the £25 mark, so it's not one. Like we have some rums downstairs that are like the £40 mark that you'd be scared to mix. I'm not saying don't, but once you start spending that much money, I would recommend not even trying it straight. But this, you could straight away go ahead and mix it and not feel bad about it.
Yeah.
Get lovely spice flavors. It's brilliant. The coconut one it really surprised me. You really do get that macerated coconut coming through, which is really good. Which is a good alternative for Malibu if you're looking for something different. That coconut rum as well. I think it's 25% alcohol, whereas Malibu's like 17.
17.5.
Yeah, so it's a bit higher in the alcohol as well. So you do actually
a bit more for your money.
You get a bit more punch to it, yeah. But yeah, brilliant Seychelles rum, and would highly recommend giving that a go.
Yeah, I've seen it come in. As I said, it's brand new. Hadn't seen anything about it, so I'm excited about it.
Yeah, definitely.
See how it goes.
Definitely give it a go. They've got the white and the overproof as well. So
seen that, yeah.
I don't have. Do I have an overproof rum in the house? I don't think I have an overproof rum in the house. So I'm tempted to get it and do some Halloween fire-based cocktails. Would be quite interesting.
It's a good call, yeah.
But yeah, Takamaka.
Yeah, 100%. Whiskey then?
Yeah.
So, everyone knows Redbreast as a brand. Their 12-year-old is their standard issue. They're starting off $57.99, I want to say.
Yeah,
as well.
Around that.
This is the 12-year-old that everyone goes for, I would say. So this is one people usually go for presents, for Christmas, birthdays, Father's Days, whatever. This seems to be the one that always goes whenever it's that time of the year. But for me, it's good. It's very, very good.
Yeah.
But I know there's a whole 2 shelves downstairs full of whiskey.
Yeah.
What else would you say would be along the lines of that for the same idea for presents and stuff, and even for self-enjoyment as well?
So, Redbreast made by Middleton, and I've actually gone for another Middleton product. I've gone for the regular Green Spot. Both single pot still. The Green Spot is a little bit older. If I remember correctly, its age is roughly around 7 to 9 years. Now, it's no age statement on the bottle. They just blend it until it's right, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of these ones. If I put 100 people in this room and got them to try Redbreast and Green Spot, I think it would probably split 50-50. I'd be quite confident in saying that. I can see that coming, yeah. I think they're both fantastic whiskies, obviously made both down Milton Distillery by the same people. I think Redbreast is great, but it's one of those ones that everyone's had. Yeah. Everyone knows Redbreast, even around the world. I think the Irish whiskey category as a whole has a lot of thanks to give to Redbreast, obviously Jameson and Bushmills as well. But what Redbreast has done around the world to grow Irish whiskey has been phenomenal. But Green Spot is one of those ones that, it is quite popular, but I think it deserves a few more flowers than it currently gets. The Redbreast is exactly what you want from an Irish whiskey. You get the biscuit, you get the caramel, and you get those sorts of flavours. But then with the Green Spot, you get a little bit of... it's the same as the Prosecco, actually. You get a little bit of green apple in there as well, which is quite good. And I'm not going to say this is definitely a thing, but I feel like a couple of other whiskey distilleries are kind of not necessarily copying that idea, but kind of like that idea, because there's like the Lear Greencrest as well has a little bit of green appliness to it as well, which is quite good. But I just Green Spot has a special place in my heart because it was the whiskey that really got me into whiskey.
Okay.
It wasn't my first whiskey, but it was the one that got me from rum into whiskey, so it'll always hold a special place in my heart. And I've always got a bottle in the house as well, because even if I finish it, another one gets bought. So a little bit of bias there, but I just think it's phenomenal. So
no, 100%.
And for £7 cheaper as well,
definitely worth it.
It is worth it. And then obviously you've got the Louvre Barton and the Chateau Montelino, which are the two special. Well, I was going to say special editions, but they're now continual releases.
Are they now? Are they?
Yeah, so they are basically finished off in. The Montelena is a Zinfandel red wine cask from California, and then the Louvre Barton is a Bordeaux from obviously France. So they just basically they make the Green Spot and then they finish them off in them casks, which is quite good. And I don't know if at time of release of this episode we'll still have any, but the new Green Spot 10-year-old arrived into us today.
Yeah, it's not yet.
It's not. We aren't selling it yet, but by the time this episode's out, we will be selling it. Potentially could have sold out by then, because it is one of those things that's very, very could be very, very popular. But we'll see. Feel free to drop us a message.
Yeah, literally.
if you want to pick up a bottle.
What's left then? Just the cream?
Just the cream, yeah.
So, as I say, it's that time of the year. Christmas is coming around, birthdays are coming up. I say birthdays coming up every month. But Christmas is coming up, Boxing Day, blah, blah. Everyone brings home a bottle of Baileys.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody who doesn't bring home Baileys or some sort.
Yeah.
There's
always one
for after Christmas dinner
or something. Yeah.
Yeah, it's always there. Like it has to be there for Christmas for that after dinner.
Yeah.
Just bit of Christmas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but Baileys is overbought. It's just one that you know the name, you know what it's like, and you keep going back to it. You just know you like it. So what else? Help me find the new one that I like instead of getting Baileys every single Christmas. Yeah,
so Baileys is kind of like the Gordons. It's always there. It's always, like you say, it's always good. You know what you're going for, and it's ones that we still drink. To be honest, it's not like we're recommending all these and we don't go back to the classics.
No, 100%.
We definitely do. But this one's a bit of a curveball. So obviously everyone knows about Cool Swan. The Two Stacks as well is very popular with us as well, and Five Farms is kind of just in behind them too, but the bottle and everything else, it's a bit different and it looks really good. But I've actually gone for a brandy based one rather than a whiskey based one.
Okay.
So this is Asbach's Coffee and Cream. So there's a bit of cold brew in there as well. Obviously you get the cream and you have the Asbach as well. For those of you who don't know, Asbach is a German brandy. It's always been in my parents' house for as long as I can remember, because it's my mom's favourite brandy. But it's a little bit sweeter. So Asbach as a brandy is a little bit sweeter than your French styles, your Armagnacs, your Cognacs and stuff like that. We do sell the Euro 3-year and the 7-year just as a bonus. But we decided to get the coffee and cream in just to give it a go and see what it's like. Bought a bottle for my mum for her birthday, I think last year maybe. And me and my mum sat down and drank it, and I was wowed, to say the least. I do like sort of like White Russians and stuff like that, so that creamy coffeeness is very good. The best way to describe it is go to your local coffee shop and order let's say probably an iced vanilla latte, and then shake it to within an inch of its life just to thicken it up a little bit, and that's what you get with a little bit of alcohol in there as well. So if you like that kind of thing, it's definitely a way to go. Stick it in the fridge and just chill it nicely. It's I think I might have to spend 20 quid and buy a bottle for this Christmas because I absolutely love it.
Another thing I'd have to say as well, because it's different, because it's brandy based.
Yeah.
Bumbu.
Yeah.
Downstairs.
Yeah, that's definitely your favourite.
Yeah.
So
the rum based one.
Yeah, so Bumbu rum. I'm trying to think where it's from, and it's completely gone out of my head. But anyway, yeah, I was thinking about bringing their original rum up instead of the Takamaka because Bumbu, like the Green Spot, the Bumbu was the rum. That was the rum that got me into rum. It's very good. And then we also have their XO and then their cream, which has a little bit of cinnamon on it. The reason I didn't bring it is because I'm not the biggest fan of cinnamon. So we also have the rum chowder as well, which has a bit of cinnamon in. Yeah. So you suggested bringing the Bumbu, but for me it's just there's a bit too much cinnamon going on there. But if you like cinnamon, I think you're probably better off going that way.
Yeah.
But for me, that's why I went the Augsburg.
No, 100%. But I was
beautiful bottle of the Bumbu cream.
The
white
and
the gold. Oh,
yeah.
It's phenomenal.
But I just think that is Christmas in a bottle.
Yeah, because that's
it's just that, and it's like I don't like cinnamon either. Like I can't eat it.
Yeah.
Or anything, and like like the lozenges.
Yeah.
The cinnamon lozenges. Can't eat them.
Right.
But that Bumbu is perfect.
Yeah. Fair enough.
But
yeah. Well, there you go. That's a
couple wee different things. Yeah, a couple wee different things to go for coming up to Christmas. Instead of buying buying people the stuff that you know's nice and that they know's nice, test yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And I think there's a good selection there, and they're not ones that we just picked off the shelves. They're ones that we absolutely love. So I remember trying all of them, and not one of them I thought was they were all fantastic.
Yeah,
they are similar to the ones that we picked out as the popular ones, so they're not too much of a difference between them, but definitely.
But that's how you start.
Yeah,
that's how you start. Just try and taste that one little subtle bit, and it's just like, that's a wee bit nicer.
Exactly.
Maybe I will try another one of these ones or blah blah.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
You don't. He doesn't.
It's just like
I know, it's just like they were just kind of awkward. They just like, okay, bye. I actually don't know, to be honest. That was pretty impressive. Pretty impressive noise.
Oh,
well done. I don't know how. You said you have to be pretty close. I don't know.
He said about that far, so maybe a little bit further away. Just sit comfortably. I think that'll be.
It's over.
I think that'll be fine. Yeah.
So
just lift that up a little bit.